That was brutal.
This is Fan First Network.
We get reverse swept at home. The playoffs are done for us. Tell me how you're feeling right now. Give me your thoughts.
I'm very sad.
Dejected, depressed, suicidal.
We got to pick our opponent. We picked our opponent and got reverse swept.
Pretty deflated. Really tough way to lose.
First part is I've been telling everyone, oh my God, who cares about the boys? Because the women have it, and then they shit the bed.
Might have been our hubris, honestly. You know, I came in here game one, I said sweep. And I guess I got to eat those words. That's not a good look for me.
I've been here all year. I've been at every game, supporting hard. You know, I was really hoping this year would be the year, maybe next year.
A little bit of anger because it did feel like they were doing a really good job. They were playing well, and it felt like they had a lot of chances.
The goals dried up. They didn't score goals.
If you don't score goals, you don't win hockey
You
games.
don't win hockey games.
Very upset. I don't do if, buts, or absolutes. That was brutal. Like brother, like sister, and I can't do it. I can't. I thought the women had hope. We started with so many shots. What was it, like 10-4 for the first period? By the end, outshot.
I feel like the team came out with so much energy tonight. Like watching game 3 and 4, like really kind of sluggish games. You know, last game we had 13, 15 shots at the end of regulation.
But it was much better today.
Yeah, tonight we had 13 shots in the first period, right? Like so much more high energy.
Well, as the Toronto Maple Leafs fan for the NHL, it really broke my heart when they lost.
You know, it was fucking rough. I don't know what's in the water here in Toronto, but you know, it's just we're drinking it, and it ain't going well.
It seems like the city's cursed. Like it is cursed. Straight up. Jays, Leafs, PWHL, Raptors. It keeps getting worse, man.
It all fell apart when Spooner left. All those times the puck was thrown in front, Spooner would have been there.
No Spoonsy for sure didn't help, right? Like you need that game-breaking talent.
They just broke down without Spooner. Top scorer just not there, honestly.
Hit on Spooner, but
Spooner was objectively our whole team. Let's go.
Spooner is our Matthews, and we're screwed without her.
The crowd in there did everything they could. After Minnesota scored the first goal, at the opening face-off, the crowd went nuts, and we scored right away. Right away. They were doing their best. That was the best crowd I've ever been in Toronto sports. Fuck the refs!
Those refs!
That was such a bad call on the refs.
The refs suck. We need new refs for all of Toronto. Refs suck.
Cooked us. They cooked our season, bro.
Yeah, the refs cooked our fucking season.
Garbage.
As they do.
They
It's
cooked
like-
our season with Natalie Spooner.
Yeah,
They cooked our season with the fucking penalty today. Garbage.
Fucking
Garbage.
refs.
Those were some terrible calls on those power play. That last Sarah Nurse, that penalty on Sarah Nurse at the end, egregious. That was insane. That was absolutely one of the worst calls I've seen in my entire life as a hockey fan.
I don't feel betrayed by the team. It's not a Leaf situation where I feel like they didn't care. They cared. They tried. And sometimes it just doesn't go.
It's PWHL. I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad we got a team here. It's amazing.
Empowered women, empower women. That was it. My mind is blown. They're living my dream, quite literally. So thank you to all of them.
I thought that they did awesome this year, being top, coming back from a couple bad games at the start of the year. Watching it makes me want to do better in hockey.
Amazing season. I love that we're doing it, and it's so accessible. It's so accessible to watch the PWHL. Like, just go on YouTube, watch PWHL, do it now.
It's hockey for the masses right there.
Exactly.
It was so good to be part of it. I love the PWHL. I love supporting women's hockey. It was such a good atmosphere right up until the last 4 or 5 minutes, and it was just trying to bring the energy back into that team and get the hype going, but too little too late, I think. Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's been an incredible season, and they've done a really good job in putting the league together, and so quickly.
Shout out to those girls in there, honestly. They have star power. The fans are behind them. They've got great names, Sarah Nurse, Soup. It was loud in there. It was loud in there.
My dad, who's a Leafs fan, was texting me saying, I've never seen it so busy, so loud. And that wins for me.
Really, I feel sad for the league because Boston and Minnesota don't have the fan base that Toronto and Montreal have, so it feels really sad.
People are invested. There's 85-year-olds here, there's 40-year-olds, there's 20-year-olds, there's 5-year-olds. Everyone's on board. The whole city's ready for more hockey. MLSE, if you're listening, $40 tickets. Everyone's out. We're having a great time, and we'll see you next year.
Are you a goaltender?
Yeah.
Soupy was great, right?
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be on the PWHL hockey team.
So I feel like it was really fun to watch just a bunch of girls play because I feel like that's something that I can look up to and that eventually, hopefully, I can play in there someday.
This is Fan First Network.
Allie Monroe coached you this year. Tell me about that.
So it was really fun. It was basically like we were doing it with all our friends. We had clinics every Thursday night. It was really fun.